Welcome back to Plague Inc. Evolved, this time featuring the virus, a significantly harder challenge than the original, than the first one, the bacteria. We're going to jump straight in, and I'm going to explain on the way. So, my chosen setup for this one will be Cytochrome Surge, Creationist, Aquaseed. We'll go for Xerophil to get a bonus in arid environments insert. And yeah, Translation Plus. If you don't have these, you can unlock them once. One gene can be unlocked every time you complete the bacteria on normal difficulty. If you don't have any of them, it doesn't matter, it just makes it easier this way. However, I highly recommend that you get for the Translation Plus, because costs to devolve won't increase, and that's one of the major difference from the bacteria. You won't get points for devolving your symptoms as you did with the bacteria. You will they will cost you, and they will continue to cost more and more as longer as longer the game goes on. The other one, the ionized helix, is nice as well, but not as good. Without any genes, you will start at 2 DNA for the first devolve, 3 for the second, 4 for the third, 5 for the fourth, and you can imagine it can get quite high, and it will really cut into your costs, into your DNA pool. Now with this one, it just sets it down by 1. So will be 1 for the first devolve, 2 for the second devolve, 3 for the third devolve, and so on. Whereas with this one, it will cost you more in the beginning. It will cost 3 DNA to devolve, but it won't increase. So after the third or fourth devolving, you actually are saving points. And yeah, let's start with that on normal again. And we are choosing the UK again. No particular reason, I just like to begin there. I like to go from here. What you want to do with the virus is you want to save some points up. You want to always have some points so you can devolve. In our case, it is 3, because we've got the Translation Plus gene. We will always want to have at least 3 points so we can devolve. And there we go. The first one that we need to devolve, Rash. And you see, it costs 3 points to devolve. I'm just going for it. And at the same time, we're going to get the drug resists one. And transmission water. Which leaves us with enough to devolve another symptom should it mutate. But it will boost up our progression in the UK, because UK is a wealthy country, so you have to battle drugs. Now, as soon as we can afford it, we will evolve yet another transmission. There we go. That should be fine. And we're going for this one now. And as I don't know if you saw it, but I noticed it. We've evolved, or we've mutated cysts. So again, we don't want to be noticed, so we devolve it. There we go. Yep, already taken care of. So now we're at the kind of the same point where we were before with the bacteria. just waiting for, to spread accumulating DNA points and devolving any symptoms that crop up, because we don't want to be detected. Indonesia. The first spread to Indonesia. I've chosen the creationist, which decreases the creationist gene as well, because it decreases the amount of mutations that can occur. But the virus is just so fast mutating, it's horrible. So the virus can be quite a challenge to get past. Spreading nice and fast here. And we have got the Caribbean. We've got New Zealand. And we need to devolve again. Devolve. There we go. And it's just waiting again. We can go for the heat resistance, so we have a better chance of infecting the African countries. Devolving again. And as you can see, the cost stays stable at 3 DNA per devolving. And that's what you want. You have to deal somehow with it, and I think this is the easiest way. The other way would be to be so aggressive that you just infect everything super fast. But that's quite difficult. And very risky. So we've got a mutation again. Rush. We don't want that. We want to be present in every single country before we are detected. That's Greenland for us. All we need now is the Philippines and Madagascar. And then the African continent, of course. We don't want them to be left out, do we now? Madagascar left. Now there is a point where you cannot carry on endlessly devolving the symptoms with the virus, because it costs 3 DNA every time you devolve. At some point you have to just come out and go for it. But we're still not there. We want to be really spread out. Just before this one I tried to record this and I decided to let it go mutating too soon, and I got defeated because yeah, I just didn't have the point to get to my to kill them fast enough. So you want to save the points as good as you can. You want to have all countries infected. Still Madagascar not infected, so we can't, for no way we could afford to start it now. There we go, Madagascar infected. But if we start it now, there'll still be people who would not be infected, and we can't have that happen. We need to be in every single person, or at least the majority of people on the planet, before we start killing them off. That's the simple, the slow but easy approach. For anything else, for just going for it now, you'd have to be really, really good, and you probably struggle. Got plenty of points though, so we should be able to do something with that. Last country to be infected, Morocco again. It often is Morocco. The thing is, as I mentioned in the last video, you can't get to Morocco on land. You can't get to the islands. They need to be infected first. Very slowly going for it. I could invest into the insects again. To spread it faster, you know, the spreading in hot environments. But I want to try without. Just need, there we go. We're there now anyway, so now we just need to wait. Still keep devolving. Don't get cocky. We still want to wait till everything's happy and infected. The purpose of these videos are not to show you how to win beautifully, but if you have problem progressing through the game. And there is the easy, the safe approach. And all you need for it is to get everyone infected and then to develop total organ failure. This is pretty much the recipe to disaster. To mankind's disaster, that is. Come on. We're so close. I'll leave the coughing now. I'll try to decide to go for it. I'll try and decide and go for it. And let's see. We want it to be infectious, so we don't want anything that is too severe. So we go for this one. We'll just leave it at this one. We need to evolve these now before we do anything else. Shall I go for... No, that's too much. That's too many points. I'll go for this one as well. So, we need to be sure that we leave 26 points so we can emergency do that here. And what we do now is the viral instability, which we will evolve into stage 2. which will give us more random mutations. Right, now this one is 13 points and this one should be less than 13, so we can still reach the total organ failure. And now we're just trying to infect everyone really, really fast. So we've been found. But it's not a problem because we're not killing anyone off so far. Anemia symptom, so we'll check now. Yep, we'll take this one. We just don't want the severity to go too high and the lethality. We don't want that until we're a little bit more present in these countries. Cysts. We'll leave it. This is a bit of a gamble, really. We're already at 7%, 8%. Pneumonia. I'll go for this one as well. It will increase the chance to mutate, and it will increase the infectivity. And yeah, that seems to have done the trick. We've got the bubbles now. Blue bubbles of doom. But that should be it. We've got fever. Fever. Yep, we'll take this. It can be lethal, but yeah. At this point, I think we can safely go for it. Just the two countries here, just slightly behind. Nausea. 29% research. Come on, kick off. Vomiting. I think now is the time. Got rush. It's 50%. Now is the time to step in. And I hope we got enough points. Yes, we have. Total organ failure. We've got 14 points left. Is it enough to get even more mutations? Yes, it is. And now we watch the world die. It can be a bit of a gamble, but I think this should be fine. Cure research is starting to slow down. Yeah. It just said the people are dying faster than being infected, but I think it's a bit off sometimes, this prediction. Although it doesn't go quite as fast as I would like to. So what we're doing now, and this is what you can do anytime set you have the points. We're going to evolve this one here for 24 coma, because it will make it significantly harder to cure. And then we're going to devolve the total organ failure. So we want to do that. We still got enough points to evolve it again when we need it, but the lethality is a lot less now. So this should be fine. In a case like this, when you seem to have people dying faster than the new ones are being infected, then you can just devolve the total organ failure and use the... and just wait a little. Use a little extra time. There we go. Last healthy person became infected, and now we can go for that again and finish them off. Let's see, can we get more lethality? Even more lethality? Nope. I think that's about it. But, yep. We're at 78%, and the world lies in ruins. Planes with bubbles are still flying, but their effort is in vain. We're at 3 million. %, 81% of the cure, but the world's fate is sealed. We have won. It took us a little bit longer than the bacteria, about 300 days longer, and we weren't quite as good. We only got 2 biohazard. But it still should be enough to progress and unlock the next plague type, which we'll have a look next time in the next video, and that will be the fungus. So until next time, I'll see you with the fungus.